That's right. As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment. Here.
A letter? From who? Dear Diary, I'm Kale. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia. I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Al-Haytham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary. That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeru these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one. When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar, or way back to when I was injected with God remains, I am in a much better place now. I hope it stays that way forever. I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Kale, time to go.
Yes, Master! Huh?
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about? Tainari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. That's great, but don't let your forest ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow... something seems different. Is this really Sumeru City?
Hey, did you see who just walked by? Would you like some fruit?
How will I ever
It takes
save enough
courage
money
to
to buy
maintain a peaceful life.
I heard that Sage disappears without a trace as soon as
Lord Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
I was thinking that maybe our profit margin...
Are you suggesting...
Well, also, let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. Who's sneaking around over...
Miss...
Do you recognize this person? Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Coffee... This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's...
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
Students are under so much pressure these...
Lots of visitors today, I see. Welcome all. It's been a while.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around in a while.
Oh, you mean a hop?
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to...
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame.
Flaming? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other eremites thought to be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me,
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe...
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not... I've adored...
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored. Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? My head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended...
They say that the... Siraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future. We must cast aside our useless flesh and...
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
Master?
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be getting a bit ahead of herself there, though.
No, Master! It's me, Kale! Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around. You're not the General Mahamatra. You're a Forest Watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to...
All right, there's... Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
No. Master!
What is it?
Huh?
Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams. Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Who said that?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Whew, that's a scary thought. Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on. I'm so glad you made it! Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Yeah, I was just gonna say. After I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Arc. She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot. The entire population of the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley. Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Holy smokes! It's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter beasts in Sumeru for the task. The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They the official reason...
The Dendro Arc, she also said she'd...
Tainari? Kale?
One moment, I'll be right... As a forest watcher, this will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on... Thank you for coming.
Excuse me. Sorry to trouble you.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again.
No petty thief gets past me.
We should go help the evacuee.
I'm so glad that you Don't worry. We may not know Goodbye! Look after yourselves! Will do. See ya! Whew. Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the Sanctuary of...
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been... The Dendro Archon is...
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Kale gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Rebot?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that...
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and its core function is to record and store the world's knowledge and memories. But something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley line's flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
I have come this far, to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge. And for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then? Some sort of disease, perhaps? No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Dendro Archon.
Nahida!
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, under normal circumstances, she could unleash her full power.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating. Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy. With the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of and with Irmin...
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
Good. Everything is going to plan. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep up.
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
How is the Dendroarchon?
Her breathing is steady. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her elemental energy...
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading.
Correct.
Is there any way to restore? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing ability.
Before we think...
Master Tainari.
Tainari.
Master Nephis, sages.
Tainari, have you gotten taller? Or did your ears?
Hopefully the former.
Cyno.
He went down into the...
He shouldn't be trotting...
Would someone mind introducing...
Ah, yes. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Act. We have Sage Alkin, Rataoist Sage.
Nice to meet you all.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you.
Once we're on the other side of...
Of course!
We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible.
Well, firstly, that being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branch...
Wait, is that what Cyrus... I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendroarchon had to serve as the central information. Irminsul is vital, not just...
Are you saying we should consider a scenario?
I'm merely
You have a valid point. But until worse comes to worse...
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crime.
Of course.
If there are no signs of external damage...
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation.
How many people?
About a dozen. By the time we arrived...
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far.
Master.
I know.
Sir Cyrus said...
I'll go join him.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you, I can...
Very well.
Get back soon.
Take care of your...
Please, don't go any further. As you get close...
So this is...
I'm going to...
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think...
It's far.
Oh, it's...
That's right.
I don't believe...
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. But if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. And Kendi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Anything we can do to help?
Will you need my help?
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
That should be the heart of Oasis. All the damage it suffered... What is it? You thought of something? Really? Then let's get back and tell the others!
Whew. Any longer and we would have gone out...
Well, this is a nice
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminals?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a gnosis to function? That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once.
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance. Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru village.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about. That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help her.
Huh. Well, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Wow, nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
What say our Amorta experts? Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated, in which case, as long as Apep is willing, she should... It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Well, hopefully not.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep there's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams. The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words. No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet. Huh. Is that from King of Invocations? No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
Tainari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action. But we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional personnel to help escort them. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
All right, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a Pep was in... Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment? It'll only take a second. Kale, what's the matter? Well, the thing is... Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information, I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there? Huh, Paimon knows exactly how you feel. But fear not, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru chapter. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work. Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. This is perfect. Could I borrow it? Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy. The spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day he might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for him, in case we ever parted ways. But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us. Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again soon. See ya! Alright, time to bring the hitter to see a Pep. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood. Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalette along, do you think he could help us persuade a Pep to help? Actually, never mind. In a Pep size, Nervalette's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling. The ley lines are in disarray. Even from you who took...
This isn't a joke!
Is she now? Then do it. Be not I may have given tiny boor, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who... In choosing not... Do not forget that I have no love for this world. Be not I may have given my tiny boor, puny humans. In my eye, the age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced... In choosing not to side with your enemy, do not forget that I have no love for this... Be not I may have given tiny boor, puny human. In choosing not to... Do not forget that I have no love for this world. Be not I may have given tiny boor, puny... In choosing not, do not forget that I have no love for. Be not I may have given tiny booer, puny human. In choosing not, do not forget that I have no love for this. Be not mistaken. I may have given tiny booer, puny humans. In choosing not, do not forget that I have no love for. Be not mistaken. I may have given my tiny booer, puny humans. In choosing, do not forget that I have no love for the. Be not mistaken. I may have given tiny booer, puny human. In choosing not, do not forget that I have no love for. Be not mistaken. I may have given tiny booer, puny human. In choosing, do not forget that I have no love for this world. You be not mistaken. I may have given tiny booer, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly. In choosing not, do not forget that I have no love for this world. Be not mistaken. I may have given tiny booer, puny humans. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly prince. Do not forget that I have no love for this. Be not mistaken. I may have given tiny booer, puny human. In choosing not, do not forget that I have no love for this. Be not mistaken. I may have given my tacit agreement, tiny booer, puny humans. In choosing not, do not forget that I have no love for. Be not mistaken. I may have given tiny booer, puny human. In choosing not, do not forget that I have no love for the. Be not mistaken. I may have given my tiny booer, puny humans. The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the heavenly principles. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly principles' rules began to relax, do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear. Be not mistaken. The fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I may have given my tacit agreement as your kind built tiny booer, puny humans. The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly principles' rules began to relax, do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear.
Pep, well, after the great...
Now that when El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Booer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with... Oh, tiny...
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplied, but I should warn you.
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude. You may also spare me your feigned concern. A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis...
Oh, good to hear.
Ever held in high faith.
Well, you know.
compliment was sincere. Simply accept it. I did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed.
What?
There was a time when it belonged. Its appearance and the heavenly principles. God of gods. As things stand today, holding a grudge against you, but there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. But we have yet to meet.
Uh-huh.
I hear a great disturbance out there. Sandstorms come. The Jinn. Another calamity approached. Boer is safe.
Oh, thanks again.
I told you.
Mahita, you're awake.
Cease your interrogation. Take it.
Where the heck are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait. No, Paimon remembers now. The
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aruv.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
What a relief.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violence. Tainari and Kale have returned to Aruv.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it,
Gurba!
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here.
Gorabad is my master. I am sorry that...
Lailapar. Yeah. If we can find a...
Well, be careful. You mean, there are other... It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebot, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. To call it a...
Don't worry. We've gotten a lot stronger since...
It appears the monster's native...
You should get going. We'll take care of things here. You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad! Looks like Alhita was right! Let's get inside and see what's going on!
Shine down!
They just keep coming! How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all out! Let's just head further inside for now!
Now you shall perish! There is... Insolent! Fulfill our pact! Target spotted! All units at the ready. What happened?
The Fatui! They must be using this place as a stronghold! Are they the ones behind all this?
Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end them!
Fighting Jinn with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos! Phew.
Illusion shattered. Fulfill our pact. Shine down. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Easley.
Do you see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurubad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free.
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Backup en route. Stop him at all costs.
Careful! They're back again!
Get to work. Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Nice one, Traveler! Let's keep going!
There is no escape. You two! Time to end them! Illusion shattered. Time to go. Shine down. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Easley. Show no mercy.
This hunk of Jinn's gone kaput! Now we can finally...
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for...
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now...
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you are naive.
Oh, this guy is so... However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler?
You're remarkably calm.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to I am here merely...
Hey!
Oh, I wouldn't. I'm quite aware. I've been followed...
What do you mean?
I don't see why.
Well, now that you're observing us up close...
I've observed as keenly as I can. Violence is not... Besides,
Shreem.
So you have a
well deduced. Look at me.
What are you after?
I've said quite enough, I believe.
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story. It was right here. These degenerate rulers.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly?
Are you serious?
Convince you? If a few words, I am merely. As for what game? It was a wise decision not to attack.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey, stop right there!
All units, stop!
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul. He definitely knows something. Can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front. Don't let them through.
Get that thing in position!
Fulfill our pact.
Keep lolling. He's...
Hold on. Just a little longer. Take too long.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf. Show no mercy. Get to work. Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him! Found him! Over here!
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running! What's this?
Relax. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down. Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone where to chat with you, meanwhile, no. But not to worry. This is only our first.
Just to answer.
Follow isn't. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching. Goodbye, Trap.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun. Oh.
Sino and his team are guarding the north.
There's so many Jin. Don't fret. I am well prepared for this.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're... Off you go, Pumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000... 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora. Final offer.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. You wanna play rough? You can play it that.
Looks like it's up to us now.
Yes, Master. How did I pass out? Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for repairs.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in a video forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the forest.
There's too many of them! I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one batch.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line.
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jin are pouring in.
We're hemmed in.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dorian.
But Master!
This is not a discussion.
Wait, you can... Oh, great. Master... Huh?
What is it, Kale?
I don't care. Whoever you are. Please.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Watch out! Jin incoming!
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit, created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. What's wrong?
That's...
Do you know what Kale is?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song. Is...
Not to my...
The Jin have actually... Really? Hey, I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to...
Huh? Wait! That sounds like...
It's been a long while.
Jet! Batman!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. There we go. Come on,
Those Fatui sure made themselves...
The Fatui?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we... Oh, yeah. On a slightly different... I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just, nothing. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past. What about you guys?
Of course not! We're super duper...
Wow. Sounds...
Oh, right.
Oh, that bottle?
Yeah! Here's hoping we... Let's see. Aha! Found her! Lillipar!
What a long... Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. After we left, it rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn. I fought again. Once satisfied, why have you...
Well, we managed to...
Child.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank...
sandstorm's gone. The sun. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well, there shouldn't be any more gin breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can enjoy.
Enough.
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back?
I don't know. This plan sounds a little even in King.
Well, unless you know of it.
The plan is sound, and the scale of this project is enormous. Even with
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is...
Oh, a famous name.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still,
The sandstorms have calmed down.
And after getting all...
Wow. Thanks.
So...
Yeah?
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in...
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy about?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone... The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I...
Jet?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't it...
We're mercs. You can run into us.
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place... So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility.
According to certain sources, if these sources prove correct. However...
Yeah, but the people of the rainforest...
Wait, is this the same
Well remembered. Yeah, according to our records, Aru was the most... That being said, until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic.
Paimon totally get... Do you guys still remember that?
I think I remember...
Yeah.
Not cry.
Huh?
Yeah, had another...
Really? They can't...
Yes, really. It was just before you got... One of them said she's made Nod cry her home.
Looks like betting on Aru.
See? They're right over there.
Nicole! Never!
Why, hello!
It's a good thing we left her
Locked out?
Oh, no one can.
Are the Fatui behind?
Actually, no. Ermin's soul is the source of Tevat's ley lines, after all. And so I imagine this function.
But doesn't that mean that the people...
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the...
Paimon, surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern?
Judging by your
sounds like
all I know, as for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish.
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear, still, but that's where we... So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different... Wait, what?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading. But
Do you wish to shake...
No. Sure. It's not every day.
A long, long time ago, monotonous. Human emotions are often attached to a person. If Sumeru both love...
Most sophisticated. Still, I'm a special case. As much as I do...
How much will you... I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need.
Just cover...
Huh?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while I'm away.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary, not lacking in embellishment. I never thought I'd return, especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru. Then...
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something. We still have some time.
By the way, who are these two new...
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention...
Correct.
Well...
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from...
Why do you ask?
I don't know. I'm Dia.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's not... However...
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Huh?
Huh. Are my...
Ventriloquism. What is it, Kale?
It's you. You encouraged me to report...
I have many titles.
An angel?
Oh, Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically.
Yep, and she's also an amazing...
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. Just relax.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for it. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you... I can... thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with...
Well,
Thanks for being so.
Closest friends. It's so nice to hear that.
all right. Kale, are you aware that there are god...
I am. When I was young, the Fatui there were a lot. I can still remember. Anyway.
Yes.
What? You don't seem surprised.
The possibility crossed my...
You made pipe!
I was merely...
You, with the hat.
Well, it is a very small fragment. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. You're more shaken than I thought.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it...
I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainari.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as...
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a...
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans. Or, though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments, the mother of dreams?
We won't, but I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was like... Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. All right. Any further questions from the...
Let's move out. Time to put our plan...
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru?
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazar's...
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kaveh self-doubt.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now...
Oh, Mr. Cole.
Oh,
Honestly, even though... So if they...
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars.
Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth...
Kaveh? Kaveh, come here for a sec.
All right, but hang on a moment.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh, a hero? I I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain... Kaveh!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my then place the two statues face to face.
Yes, that's exactly what...
It'll be a masterpiece.
Just call me Nicole.
What? Oh, no.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, in this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes?
Never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true idea.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Biche gato.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
We've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now? Closer inspection revealed.
You surmise.
Oh, and why, I know that.
This is whole. When did you
Why, Yes, I know, no need. But didn't.
Who knows? Behold, it's almost...
I'm starting to take a like...
We come to you, O3, as for precisely...
All right, stop. But do you really have a way to answer them? Unless...
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the...
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself.
Well, that's simply because it...
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question. All things current affairs you once described.
Time. Indeed. Perhaps. This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long, long time. Are those...
Turns out the
You three see...
Prison can help a person grow... Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease. Seeing...
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure. I'm Sethos. Currently...
Everything is equally new to us. Let's hold off on the intro...
God. I thought I ought to ship.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was...
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young...
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward.
General Mahamad.
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have...
Every calamity throughout the ages has been...
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a...
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon? Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pet.
I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons.
You can help us make history, too.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications...
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize it. Besides, I hear your reasons, but...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people.
What do we think, my fellow old fogey?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work.
We are sure. Before people can dream, they must first live.
If your minds are made up, very well.
Estoy hablando.
We shall... Saint Shezepank, Saint Benu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, we invoke...
Saint Benu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezbank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected.
Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have all...
Al-Akmar is long...
You're awake? Good.
Aru is the pride of Al-Ahmar. Opening Aru...
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. A god without his people shall cease to exist.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon...
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings, can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Herreshoff, you diabolical fiend.
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezbank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul. To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way. But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the goat